Hey everyone, let's do this question. In it, we have given a table where each element, each ijth element of the table is the distance between the data point xi and xj. So, for example, if we take this particular element, so this element is distance between x1 and x2. If we take this particular element, then it is the distance between x3 and x4. Okay, and which one of the following is the current representation of the cluster produced by single linkage clustering? So now we have performed the single linkage clustering in this table, and we need to know that which of these particular clusters will be formed. So single linkage clustering is the part of hierarchical clustering. Okay, it is the part of hierarchical clustering, and it has single linkage, multiple linkage, average linkage, and different kind of clustering algorithms. What happens in single linkage, that we okay, what is this hierarchical clustering anyway? So there are two type of clustering algorithm. One are bottom up and other are top down. What is top down? Top down algorithms are like k-means, where we take the whole bunch of data, means all of the data points are here, and then we split them. So we split them, let's say, in two parts, or further we can split them in different four parts, something like that. So these kind of techniques are called top down techniques. What happens in bottom up techniques? In bottom up, we have individual data points. We have all the individual data points, and then we try to chunk them. Okay. So let's say we added these two particular, let's say, or more than two different data points. So we created, let's say, different clusters. I have created two clusters here, but we can have four clusters, six clusters. And let's say I have not draw them, but let's say there are eight clusters. Then we again switch them, somehow merge them, and from eight we will have four clusters, and then two clusters, one clusters, how many clusters we want particularly. So in top down, we have all the data points in one chunk, and then we split these chunks. In bottom up approach, we have all the particular data points, and then we start clustering them in smaller chunks, and then we make a big chunk. So this is a bottom up approach. So hierarchical clustering is a bottom up technique in which we have start with individual data points, we add them together until we form a desired number of chunks or clusters. Fine. So what happen in single link is that we take the minimum distance while doing this clustering thing. Okay. So first we join, see that which of the two data points have the smallest distance between them, and we'll group them. So for this, let's say in this particular case, this x1 and x2, x1 and x2 have the distance 1. Okay, so we'll group these x1 and x2 data point together, and then we'll recalibrate this particular distance from each of the data points. So now there's no x1, no x2, there will be a group that is called x1 and x2. So there will be some distance of x1 from all the data points, from x3, from x4, from x5, and there will be distances from x2, from x3, x4 and x5. Okay, x2 have some distances from these data points, and x1 have some distances from these data points. Now when we group these, we'll choose the min of these distances to create our new distances. Okay, and then we do the same procedure. We'll take the uh, data points which are closest to each other, we create a group of them, and then we recalibrate the distance. And whatever how we group these, we create a some cluster like this. Okay, so let's do this particular problem and see what clusters we got. So if you can see, our first two clusters should be this x1 and x2. because these looks closest. Okay, these looks closest. So I'll simply write x1 comma x2 as a pair, and then we will have x3, we will have x4, and we will have x5. Same I'll do this side, x1 comma x2. Okay, and then we'll have x3, we'll have x4, and we'll have x5. So obviously x1, x2, x3, and x4, and this x5, the distance here will be 0. Okay, and what will be the distance of x1 comma x2 with x3? So for that, x1's distance with x3 was, x1's distance was with x3 was 4. Okay, and x2's distance with x3, x2's distance with x3 was 3, and we'll take the minimum of that. So we put here 3. Okay, same way we do for x4. So x1's distance with x4 was 3, x2's distance with x4 was 5, and again we take the min. You can see the distances here. X1's distance with x4 is 3, x2's distance with x4 is 5. We again take the min, so that will be 3. Then for x5, x1's distance with x5 was 6, and x2's distance with x5 was 3. So again we'll have this 3, and remaining distance will stay the same. So x3, x4's distance was 2, so it will be 2. x3, x5 distance was 5, so again it will be 5 only, and x4, x5 distance was 1, so it will be 1 only. Okay, so now this is our new table, and which two chunks we have made? We have made this x1 and x2. So let me draw these here, x1, x2, and we have made this particular chunk or cluster, and now this is our new table. So again we'll do the same, we'll find that which are the closest. So if you see here, x4 and x5, x5 and x4 are the closest, that with the distance of 1. So we again make a cluster of x4 comma x5. So let me create a new list here, a new table here, x1 comma x2, then x3, and then x4 comma x5. Okay, same this side. So x1 comma x2, x3, and x4 comma x5. Then again we'll recalibrate the distance, so this will be obviously 0. Okay, yeah, so these distances x1, x2, x3 to x3, and x4 to x5 will remain the same, that is 0 only. And then these distances, because we have created this x4, x5 new cluster, so x1, x2 distance with 3, that will also remain the same. What will change? So x4 has a distance in this table, in this particular table, x4 distance with x1 and x2 was 3, and same x5 distance with x1 and x2 was also 3, so it will be 3 only. What about x3? So x3's distance with x4 was 2, and x3's distance with x5 was 5, so we'll take the minimum, that is 2. Okay, so this is our new table, and let me add what we have. Let me draw this here. So x1, x2 we have added first, and now we have added x4 and x5 to a cluster. Then we'll do the same on this table, that is we see the minimum. So what is the minimum? You can see that x3 and x4, x5 has least distance, right? That is 2. So we group them. So we'll have two clusters now. One will be x1 comma x2, x1 comma x2, and the other one will be x4 2 oh sorry x3, x4, and x5. Same this side, x1 comma x2 and x3, x4, x5. Okay, and we'll create the same table here. So x1, this will be 0, this will be 0, and we'll see that okay, x1 x2 has a distance with of 3 with x3 and 3 with x4 x5, so this will be again 3, and here it will come 3. And now cause there is only two clusters, so we'll bring them. So there will be come x3, and we have mixed it with x4 x5, and now only two clusters are here, one is this and one is this, so we'll club them together like this. So if you see which one of the options are there, so x1 x2 okay, x4 x5 okay, x4 x5 okay, so every these two is fine, these two are not, because the initial cluster were x1 and x2 and x4 and x5, so this size x1 x2 x3 x4, this is incorrect, x1 x2 x3 x4, this is incorrect, so these two are for now fine. Now after that x3 is connected to x4 and x5, so this particular option is also incorrect, because in it x3 is connected to x1 x2. So the right answer will be A. If you can see our particular this graph and this particular option is exactly similar, so the option A will be correct. This is our cluster representation. Thank you.